All right, good morning, everybody, and happy Friday and a happy day. It is on Friday. We absolutely murdered and killed OKLO. I am so super stoked what happened. I got so lucky. Did anyone get the swing trade on the OKLO? I mean, I own the right now I bought 2,000 shares of it. I had it when I told you about a week ago. I'm up about 30,000 on that one position right there. But OKLO was just basically just got extremely lucky on it. I knew something was up with it when I was watching it right around here. A lot of support levels, and it kind of like tested right there. I watched the stock go from 170 all the way down to about 117, and news came out on it. And the news is right here. OKLO announced a new partnership with Meta, Facebook, tied to develop a 1.2 gigawatt nuclear power plant in Ohio. So this is the news came out, and it just kind of knew something was up with it. Watching it, how it came down, but it was it's just so nice to start 2026. That great, and it was a really nice winner. So, but at the end of the day, it was plain old luck. Being at the right place, the right time. I was already up big on it already, and let me tell you, if you've been listening to me carefully, I felt like I screwed up a little bit because I sold my Chipotle. I had a big position in Chipotle. I still own I took half of it out, and I because it was starting to get a little bit. I needed money to buy OKLL, and just lucky I did. So as much as I was upset, I'm like, damn it, I sold OKLL. I mean, I sold Chipotle. You know, I had a nice position in it, and it took off. It went up about $1.50. But my God, how lucky could you get on this OKLL? That is just fabulous. So, like I said, I'm up about 30,000 right now in that position. My average cost was right around $25. We were watching it right around here when it was down to 17. I averaged up. I only had I think about 500 shares, and I bought another 1,500. And I got that 1,500 liquidating some other stock, but that was awesome. So I know some of you in here do have it. Probably some of you like some people not even here this morning because it's Friday, but I can imagine. Oh, Chris, you're in it yourself. Good, congratulations, Chris. Feels good. I'm not like you. And also SMR ran with it. Also, that's right. SMR ran with it also. And you could see that was the other one I was a big fan of right there. That was at 14 and did the same exact thing. You could see the same exact move. So if it was SMR or OKLO, you still did pretty well on it. Okay. But yeah, Chris, I think you got that one you got. So I know Josh is in it too. I think Rich is in it also. But great mover. And it's just nice to see that the stock that you're in is number 4 on the watch list, the big percentage gainers right there. That is just absolutely great. The only thing I'm a little pissed off about, which I can't understand, and I was asking AI this, but if you look at OKLL, OKLL, this is ETF, OKLO, back on that day, if it was at today's prices, you see where it is at $15, 115. So the stock right there, you could see back in September, it was at 125, and then it ran to about 175. So about $50 away. But when you look at the ETF, if it was at the same time frame where it should be, the stock should be about $86, right? That's where it should be, around that price. And it's really at 40. So that was the other reason why I jumped in. But apparently, if you know anything about ETFs, they go down twice as fast, but they go up 1 time fast. So that's the thing you got to be very careful with ETFs. They don't go up as fast as, the stock goes up, depending on certain situations. So I might be wrong, but it'll be nice if it goes up to 80. Then I'll be up about 100, maybe 100, 150 G's on that trade. But anyway, there's a lot of the stocks that, Alan, you had also OKLL. Aren't you? Where'd you own it, Alan? What price did you have it at? Did you get it where I had it? Alan's one of the diamond students in there. I think Bill Ireland probably also owns. Is Bill here too? I don't know if Bill's in here. I think Bill had it also in the trading room. I got to sort this out. Andrea, I'm shocked that did you get it, Andrea? I don't know if you got into it. Yeah, Bill's not in. Bill, there he is. You got at 31.22. Bill, did you have a piece of it? I figure you probably do an option call on or something like that. But anyway, let's you had it. Good. Glad. All right. So anyway, there's a lot of the stocks out there that are moving today in pre-market and swing trade. Let's go over some of the watch lists that we had yesterday, and then we'll go through what's moving this morning. We had the FLYX that had a good move yesterday. That one ran from $3 to $7. Great move in pre-market. Nice little move right there. CGTL was also a very nice slow mover yesterday. It was watching like paint grow, but going into the afternoon, it moved up pretty nice. $1.20 to $3, up 100%. You know, another really nice move that we had here in the trading floor at Cyber Trading University. MLTX had a big pop and then died. It was a gap fill right there. You could see it's got a lot of resistance levels. If it got past that 17, then obviously stock could have been a nice little gap fill there, but it didn't. NVVE was another one we traded yesterday. That was a nice little mover from 4 to 550. APLD was also really nice yesterday, 31 to 35. UAV, was it UA? No, yeah, UAVS. Yeah, that one. That one's going back on the watch list too. So UAVS is going back on the watch list. That one's looking great. We're going to put that one on continuing. RR was also a nice little push yesterday. I want to put that back on the watch list. RR. OKLL. Okay. Okay, so got to put some of those stocks on the watch list. And last one is the RZLV. That one is going back on the watch list also. RZLV. That was one we traded yesterday too. Great little mover, $3 all the way to 380. It's a little bit slow. It's a nice level one stock for all of you, but it's still pushing up higher, which is nice. And then we did have some shorts yesterday. We do short here. So for some of you want to know what shorts were good yesterday, we had the WDC that was really nice yesterday. That one ran from 200 to 180, then finally came back a little bit. Western Digital, a little bit of a brand name. STX also, another nice little short yesterday. 300 to 180. It's a little bit more of a brand name stock. SNDK was a nice little short, and then finally bounced up a little bit. Went from 380, 360 to 310. You know, once again, expensive, but you know, it's always funny. But the most expensive, but you got to remember, this stock ran from 250 to 350 in about 3 days. So obviously, got some profit taking going on. CRMD was another one. Nice little short yesterday, went from 12 to 750. And one last one, Canadian Solar, CSIQ was another one that also took a little bit of hit yesterday. But that's what happened yesterday. Now let's talk about what's going on for today. Okay. So today is Friday. All right. Job reports came out. Market is up about 108 points right now. So we got a couple of stocks that are in the big percentage gainers. You had the stock ANPI kind of flat right here. I'm not really super stoked about it. You got this GP that just started making a move right now. Look at this beautiful stock. Wow. Cheap, inexpensive. Let's go check the orders. GP. Got somebody here on YouTube. Very poor rating. $12 price tag on your charts. Is this accurate? Your eyes are not or up to date. I don't understand what you're saying. What stock are you talking about? ONDAS? Ondis? I don't know which one you're talking about on YouTube. But GP, looking at the stock right here on level 4. All right. It's a little bit messy, but a couple of big iceberg orders shown here around $1.20. It just started picking up some volume. So program trading is just starting to kick in right now. So we're going to definitely put that on the watch list. That one's pretty good. This one right here, La Rosa Holdings, LRHC. She's kind of flat. She gapped up after hours yesterday. LRHC. We'll put this on the B list. We all know about OKLO. That's already made it. This one, ugly spread. You can see it's very spotty. Don't like when we see the chart that way. CETX. Not bad. Gapped up, I guess, news yesterday, and it's kind of flat. Yeah, I like this stock. A $20 stock, all the way down, dropped down to 220 in about less than 6 months. It's on an uptrend. Maybe that could be a good little dead cat bounce. CETX. Open is moving too, so that's the warrant. This is actually the common. So put open in there. And for some of you that were who didn't get the, we do post every morning. All right, and at 7:30 is this one right here. That was the watch list right there at 7:30 this morning. All right, so some of those stocks, we add to it. So we do 2 alerts. One at 7:45 a.m. Eastern time, and we'll do another one when we're done here, which will probably be at 9:15. So that was the stock right there. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me bring that up right there. You're talking about the ONDS trade. You know what? It's a little bit more of a day trade, on the ONDS. So regardless about had a poor rating on the long-term investment, short term, it's been doing great. So I don't know who put that rating out there, but what it looks like right now, it could be a short squeeze, because seeing the stock go from 8 to 15 and breaking a 52-week high right there, someone's getting squeezed. But I'm putting that stock back on my watch list, the ONDS. That was one stock that was a fun stock to trade. All right, so let's keep going through the list. We got another stock that's moving right now, PAVS, very inexpensive stock. Volume starting to pick up. This stock got absolutely decimated. Josh, could you check your chart, Rich? Can you check your chart? Did this stock really go from 120 down to $2? If my memory is correct, just double check on that one, because I'm all over that shit right there. That is definitely looking good. Tilray from April. Yeah, Tilray was going back on the watch list. Absolutely. Tilray moving. Did Trump come out, say something about Trump with the pot stocks again? All right. Definitely want to keep an eye on that one. And losers, what do we got going on here? Pharmaceutical stocks, stay away from. They don't come back. We all know that. OPAD. Going on a watch list. That one's moving up pretty nicely. I've taken a hit. Oh, that's right. Okay. So my chart didn't add in. Did a 1 for 100 reverse stock split. Okay. So mine didn't show that. That's the reason for it. I figured that. They usually don't drop like that low. What else we got here? Anything else? These are all the ETFs and everything on the nuclear stocks. So, and that's the short. If you on the short on OKLS, that's the short side. That's the ETF on that. All right, so we got a huge list, tremendous list right here. So I'll post this on our X. I'll post this on our Telegram. We're going to post this on our alerts, okay? And if you're watching on YouTube and you want to get into the trading floor and you want to see, we're going to be here live all day. Take your phone, scan that QR code that we just got up there right now on YouTube and on Instagram, TikTok, wherever you're listening in on, and you can come and join us. We're going to be broadcast live in the next 15 minutes. We did our event yesterday. I know we have a lot of new members. Every week we get new members, and we do it every Thursday. If you missed it, it's been recorded, but it was a great event. If you're new here and you signed up for a trial, please don't buy anything we trade in this room. You are only here to judge us on our losers. Our winners are, they take care of themselves. Biggest problem everyone has is they don't know how to take a loss, and we'll teach you how to do it. Just watch the other traders, how they think for themselves. That's the big thing. Brian, CGC and other pot stock is obviously moving. So it looks like all the pot stocks are moving. Let me bring it up here. Was it CGC? Yeah, that one on the cheaper side. But Tilray is really the big one. All right. So anyone who got the OKLO, congratulations. And you know what? Don't worry about it. We do this every day. That was just a great swing trade. And hopefully, if we can get past, let me just tell you about the OKLO. If we can get past, there's a lot of resistance levels right here. If we can get past this $46 price range, would be pretty cool. You got the resistance levels here, 48, 46. This stock could be off for about $60. So we'll see how it works out. But that's a massive, massive contract to sign with Meta. All right. Good luck, everybody. Let's start over. Every day is a new day here at Cybertrade University. That's why we love day trading. Let's turn the page and let's see if we can make some money what we got. We'll be back in 15 minutes. Once again, if you're watching on social media, take that QR code, take your phone, scan it. We're here all day, broadcasting live. See you in a little bit. Me, Josh, and Rich will be with you in the next 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere.